Are you a runner that's going to Sharm el Sheikh? If you saw this video up here, I've had so many questions that I'm here to answer because I've been to Sharm el Sheikh and I can tell you the best running routes to go to. So my name's Louise. I am here. I am a all-inclusive expert who goes to countries to show you the hotels. Now, however, I went to Sharm el Sheikh just a few weeks ago and I did a very long walk, and a lot of people have reached out to me, and I mean a lot of you. I was really surprised because this isn't really the area that I normally talk about, and you've said to me like, can you tell me like what I can do about going running, because I'm in training for this or I'm in training for that, or I really like to keep up a running regime. And I really endorse this, especially if you're on an all-inclusive break, because sometimes you can find that you need to get the body moving to keep it healthy, to keep it well while you're away. So this is what you need to do. Now, out of the front areas of where the majority of the hotels are, if you come out of the airport and your coach turns right, you'll be heading to a town called Nabk. It's Nabq, that's how it's spelled. And there's a big long strip there, which is brilliant for you running. I can list some of the hotels actually. I'll list them down there, but the most popular ones, which you would have seen me saying recently, Coral Sea Water World, not Coral Sea Sensory, that's in a totally different area. The Royal Albatross Moderna and the Rahana. Now, all of those are on this strip, which is a very long stretch of road. And to walk from one end to the other is about 25,000 steps. So I think it's around about 5 to 10 kilometres. Depends on your steps, obviously. Well, no, it doesn't depend on your steps. How many steps it is depends on how far it is and how your stride is. You know what I mean? Anyway, never mind about that. So if you saw that video, you would have seen me walking along the road between the beach and the hotels. There is the roadside that you can use, which feels like it makes more sense, but the curbs are like this. Now, if you're a runner, you'll just know what I mean already. If you're not a runner and you're watching this because you're interested, to try and keep getting up and down all those curbs is going to be a bit of a strain on the joints. It's going to wear you out more, and it's going to make your training like not so effective, basically. So also, there's a lot of potholes out of the front of the hotels. If you're going down, so you've got hotels road, hotels beach road. Now you've got where the road is. You could run on the road, but I wouldn't recommend it because they're a bit crazy drivers out there. They drive at night time without their lights on because they think it's going to save their battery or their petrol. Weird, I know, but that's what they do. Also, if you're running down there, you'll be beeped at all the time. There's no harm in what they're doing, but it's the taxi driver saying, do you want a taxi? And they go, beep, beep. Now, what you could do, if you do really want to take that route, but I wouldn't endorse it because it's not going to be as safe, but you just go, la'a shukran, that's what you say, and they will carry on by. They won't keep on at you, but it will happen all the time. Every taxi that goes past, beep, beep, taxi, and you're like, la'a shukran, and it will get on your nerves. You're trying to do your running and your training, so forget that idea. Now, if you go the other side of the hotels and there's a cut through, you can, if you're on one of them hotels there, you can cut through, so it's not a problem. If you're not, probably the best cut through, if you go just past Coral Sea Water World, which is opposite Arab Bucks, and what else is there? It used to be called Bus Stop, not anymore. Our friends at Falcon Adventures, their offices are there. So opposite there is Coral Sea Water World. You go one past and there's a big bit of no man's land, and there is a very wide area that you can cut through. So if you're at one of the hotels and you can't get access to that road, that's the best way to do it. So you can run up that road between the hotels and the beach for loads of kilometers. If you're doing a big, like one of you guys, hello to you if you're watching, said that he's going to run 20 miles because he's on a training program, and I said, okay, you're going to need to go up and down a few times because it's not 20 miles long, but you can do it. You know, the only thing is every time you're going to have a checkpoint between different hotels, there'll be security guards sitting there, and they will say, just walk in. And you'll be like, yeah, they might not stop you if you're running. They know you're not going to be interested in going into the hotels and trying to get a cheeky drink, but you'll have your wristbands on. They might just ask to see that. And if you kind of look like a tourist, as in you don't look like a local person, they'll just know what you're doing and it won't be a problem. But they do just check on the security, and that you're not allowed to go into the hotel. So you have to keep on that road. And like I say, it's between sort of 5-10 kilometres. If you do find out, leave it in the comments and let me know. I would say it's probably nearer 10-ish kilometres, something like that. But yeah, that is the best road to go. It's not potholey. It's, if you're going to go at dusk, you might find some of the dogs, they're the wild dogs and they're big. So if you've got a fear of dogs, I don't know. I don't know what you can do. They will leave you alone. They're not really interested. They're just trying to eat all the rubbish that's around, and they're no problem. But yeah, just to let you know, and you will see a lot of other runners there. A lot of people love to run up there at dusk. So I hope that's helped some of you. And if it has, do let me know in the comments. Let me know which hotel you're going to. And while you're out running, if you want the other half to read my book, there you go. There it is. There'll be comments. There'll be links below where you can go and get that, and you can download it onto your device if you don't want to take a big book like that. So that's going to dive deep into my diaries of when I was in Southeast Asia last year. So make sure you come back for more. Hopefully that's helped, and yeah, see how I'm going to get on with my sort of fitness journey, because I've got some health struggles there which make it very difficult, but I do like to try and keep up with it. So I totally endorse those of you who are going running or power walking or just going out for a stroll. Take the beach road between the hotels and the beach. It's fantastic. You might get a little bit of sand in your shoes, so make sure you give them a good bash out, otherwise you're going to end up, you know all the tricks anyway, and you're going to end up with little blisters which you don't want. Hopefully it's helped, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Make sure you stay tuned. Bye for now.